The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running.
I'd really like to see Ronaldinho given freedom on the left flank here, Peter.
Yeah, the idea being that, of course, he can make good use of those dancing feet.
Yeah, and playing out wide just gives him more...
He scored!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 11, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Platini. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi does really well to win the ball there. And now the breakaway. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Tries to pass it through. Great chance! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
That has certainly made things interesting. Well, I think And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Mateus. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Mateus carries the ball down the right.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that is expertly dealt with. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Michel Platini. Now there's a fine ball. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, this is intriguing.
Lovely feet. Ronaldinho driving for... And the finish! Goal! Peru! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Peru take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Makalele was in no mood for any of that. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho powering forward here. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Terrific save by Abbiati! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Peru with the corner, they're first. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Makalele gets a foot in here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Hullet. Look at the space here. He can get that clear. And they're quick to get it back. Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rummenigge. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, didn't catch it right.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
He's chance for a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Peru have their second corner now. A header! And now they can spring out of defence. Nice looking ball. You can run onto that. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, that's a key interception. But it's Ronaldinho. And there's green grass ahead of him. Belletti. Ronaldinho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
2 added minutes has been
Cannavaro.
indicated.
Maldini. Now Platini. And it's Ronaldinho. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Cannavaro. And that interception shoots! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous...
And we've reached half-time.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information center?
So off we go once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's nice. That's a lovely, neat pass. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ronaldinho! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Hit into the middle. Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Ronaldinho, given the lift of his goal. Ronaldinho wins the duel this time.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's gone for goal. And he's opted for the long pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Goes for a shot! And that has been knocked clear. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, played right into his path. Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that should get the job done. Well-timed, excellent interception. Ronaldinho. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Cannavaro is there and he can get that clear. Messi. Looking for options for movement. And he's in real chance! And he hits the net! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Ronaldinho. Rummenigge. He's having a shot! They've scored! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling.
He's having a go! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Messi.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Coming on the field.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball.
Neymar.
Chouameni.
Ready, Lupin.
Do it.
Number 6.
Lovely, now then.
Substitution in
Latini.
progress.
Van Dijk is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. And it's Kukçu. Rummenigge. Nice control. Chance! Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time. About as smooth as it gets. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was
He's had a shot! Goal!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Peru could be danger here. Big chance, must be. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Hullet. And Hullet! put that one away.
Well, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Doué.
Oh, great feat, that.
Neymar. And this is Neymar. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Batistuta.
Added minutes
Pretty
has been
robust
indicated.
defending.
So, what can they make of this? Now it's Kukçu. Here's Ljungberg. Ljungberg! Oh, off the bar! Played up towards the front line.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. And that may well be that. That is that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Ronaldinho! Ronaldinho! He really is something!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So, a breakthrough already. Messi. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they've got rid. Oh, that's a key interception. And this is Ronaldinho. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe gets into a good position. He gets big! Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And he's been shifted off it. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And the pass is intercepted. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Vieira. And here's Mbappe. Roberto Baggio.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. Now this could be a chance. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, good read.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Cannavaro. And it's Baggio. No, again, there's no way through. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Cannavaro robs him of possession. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Rummenigge. Zanetti spots it and intercepts. Roberto Baggio. Kaká. Zanetti. Baggio going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Kaká. Has a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Vieira. It's a promising position. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, look at the Ronaldinho! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
takes a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Cannavaro. And it's Baggio. Half-time getting close now. Played into space. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, what a ball! Referee's had a good look and given a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Mbappe clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Has a look and place it forward.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ronaldinho. And he whips it in. And they've been given a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Batistuta. And that's been intercepted. And we've reached half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Birmingham absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Substitution in progress.
And the second half gets underway. Now this could be a chance. And here's Kaka. Makaleli. Messi. And the counter is on. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Good. And the shot! Keeper's got his work done.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Hullet. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Mbappe.
That's going in strongly.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Batistuta. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. So the perfect chance to get one back. Roberto Baggio! So their fourth corner of the game. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Zanetti. He has a look up. Caceres is onto this. And he's there to get it away. Messi. No, that's been intercepted. Vieira. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Belletti. Now it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And Batistuta! Batistuta! Utterly brilliant! About as smooth as it gets.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So is this the start of a comeback? Oh, well measured. Piqué calmly anticipates. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's made its way to him. Well, that's well spotted. And he has been fouled there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Just eases him off the ball. And it's Kaka. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution on the field. Ronaldinho.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 10, Messi.
Comfortable claim for the keeper.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Now it's Batistuta.
Rodri.
Knocks it into space. Can he finish? And that's a real chance missed.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
He's picked his way through. Good running, strong and purposeful, and reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, good-looking ball. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Hullet picks it up out wide. In by Hullet. Into the last 5 minutes. Couldn't squeeze it through. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's away. Mbappe was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Caceres, passing is crisp and sharp. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. That's that, the end. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Birmingham definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too. Such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there, and he expects them to be met.
And there's the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Now it's Neymar, in with the challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Driving on and making good progress. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. And it's been shipped out wide. Mateus. That's a cute ball. Cleared without hesitation. And he skips past his man. Drop Pedri! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Cannavaro tries to clear. And back it goes. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Not the most accurate pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent.
It's roll! And he comes up trumps again.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And it's Pedri. Pedri! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Raul.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And Dijk spots it and intercepts. Pedri. And here's Yamal. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Oh, they can break here. Now it's Rodri. Roberto Carlos. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rodri is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Neymar. Mateus. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb.
It's roll! Now, who's going to be first to this? Mbappe.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Schlotterbeck. And it's De Jong. It's Pedri. Oh, well played. He got back really well. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neymar.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Rummenigge. And it's Rodri. Tries to play it through. Koundé can get it clear. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Pedri has given away a free kick. That's really well cleared. Taken back almost at once. Raul tries making a foray down the right. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they're back on the ball again. Mbappe, that's a little off target. Yamal. He's not got that quite right.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Had too much on it. And smartly reclaimed. And we hit half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
Substitution in progress.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And it's De Jong. Pedri. Out towards the flank. Played into space. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now then, the ball's come loose. Ronaldinho takes control of it and he's on the move. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
That is good alertness. Koundé. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's having a shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
And he's there to retrieve it. Yamal.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Rodri clears it away.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Takes a shot! Deftly away. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Mateus. 60 minutes played. Out of play for a goal kick. Now he's off and running. Mateus gets a foot in here. Spread out to the left. And it's Neymar. Mateus gets a good foot in there. Mbappe. Now it's shot at goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar has got himself a free kick. Ronaldinho having a look. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. That is some save from Khan. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Cleared without complication.
Number 5. Rodri. Coming on the field. Number 10. Messi.
Serves up across. He's there and gets it away.
Number 6.
That pass isn't the best. It's a pretty loose pass.
Substitution.
It's gone out for a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Ronaldinho chasing after it. And still we await the first breakthrough. Schlotterbeck. Nicely shaped ball. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Barcelona seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
De Jong does really well to win the ball there. That's good running with the ball. And he's making progress on the ball. Mateus stood his ground strongly. Koundé and played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
This looks promising. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. Decent chance! They've scored! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Ronaldinho is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Players have gathered round, and they are clearly concerned.
Substitutions taking place.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
Well, he can produce power, precision and deception, so he's not short in options.
That was travelling. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Well, that is one way to stop him. DiMarco is the guilty party there. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Birmingham nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Probing pass. Cannavaro cuts it out. Now it's Ronaldinho.
There will be 5 minutes.
Oh, that's
added time.
fabulous. Shoots! That was probably asking just too much. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. That's beautifully weighted. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Iwobi, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And time is up. Relief finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Rummenigge taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Birmingham really impressed me with their endless energy, the way they went hunting after the ball, and were able to force
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started.
It's hard to overlook the presence of Tony Adams at the back here, Peter.
Yeah, well, he's dominant, isn't he, and uncompromising and courageous. Those are the sorts of words you always... Ronaldinho! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Can he finish? It's in! 2-0, and in next to no time. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Serginho just eases him off the ball. And it's Beckham. And this is Van Basten. Stood up well to him there.
Van Basten really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And we have our very first corner. He gets big! He can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Great ball if he can get there. He's found a way through. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, smashing header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's a key interception. And he thumps it clear. Adams cuts it out. Oh, there's a probing ball. Beckham. And this is Torres. Roberto Carlos. Cross to the back post.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Nicely weighted ball. He won't be happy with that one. That'll be a throw. Messi. Rodri. Beckham. And it's Serginho. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he skips past his man. Roberto Carlos. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Played out to the left flank. Serginho receives it in a wide position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ronaldinho, and here's Mbappe, looking for the run, tries to play it, shot a goal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Too close for comfort. Dixon. And it's Ronaldinho. Mbappe, and the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Defending was strong and firm. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Can he get it through? Ball driven towards the far post. They've played it short. Big chance! Has another go! It's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Torres duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And he's there to clear it. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Chance here to counter. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Dixon. That's the throw. The final seconds now. It's been slipped through. Ronaldinho. Chance! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. He does it all. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
está realizando un cambio.
And we're off again. Hazard. Now, can they get him away? Can he latch on to this? A mighty effort! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Not the most accurate pass. Serginho is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And for a moment, you felt that was good. It's Ronaldinho! He slid in, and that could be danger here. Fernando Torres. Adams. And this is Hazard. Thinks about the shot. Park Ji-sung. De Bruyne. Beckham. Oh, well measured. That is some save from Khan! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Beckham, the regular corner taker.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
60 minutes played. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Van Basten was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Park Ji-sung. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And that is as far as they're going to go. Ronaldinho! It's bounced back off the post. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So now the difference is 3. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. He's a sharp little ball here. Picked out brilliantly. And he's quick to get it clear again. Taken back almost at once. Roberto Carlos. Fernando Torres. And Torres! Oh, brilliant save.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Ronaldinho. No, that's been intercepted. Serginho. De Bruyne. Fernando Torres. And this is De Bruyne. Cross flung in towards... Up he goes! Just needed better contact.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And that is a little undercooked. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Park Ji-sung. That looks a decent ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Cannavaro gets good distance on it. Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung. Azar.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Van Basten. And that's the keeper's ball. And he's being shifted off it. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Azar. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Serginho. And it's Roberto Carlos. And time is up. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one...